Head to woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com.
What is up? How you doing? Glad you could join us.
Glad we could join them.
Yeah. All right, so if you guys don't get up and commute, yeah, it's excuse time, okay? If you guys don't get up and commute, and I got to give Maz credit. Maz nailed this, all right? Maz, I don't know how you did it, but Tuesday's the worst day.
Hands down.
Why?
I don't know. I think people work at home on Mondays and Fridays, but Tuesday is like used to be Monday traffic. That's Tuesday. Tuesday's the new Monday on the road. It's terrible.
It's JB, so are you gonna argue with his logic? It's like there's an exception I'll get to in a second. JB, you had the same issues this morning, right?
Yeah, same issues as well. I don't know what happened. I think there was an accident going on. It just kind of slowed down everything completely. But I don't know how one accident just completely puts a halt or stop to the moving of traffic for miles. I just don't understand. What road do you
come on, JB?
So I'm still taking the freeway to get here because there's still
like what, 696? Yeah, me too. And it was it was two cars, Sean, on the side with one police car, but everyone has to slow down to 0 miles an hour.
It makes no sense.
See, this today for me, like I told you, I personally broke the curse today. Like I couldn't believe how easy it was for me.
You lucked out.
But every Tuesday, it's like I look at the clock and I'm like, oh crap, it's 7:55. You know, I mean, really, it's really weird. There should be a study. Like I know some people at MDOT. Can you get on that MDOT? What is it about Tuesday?
Let's get on them.
Where's Diane Cross anyway?
Let's get on. I die.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Well, there's actually a new research study going on from the University of Michigan. They're starting to use AI to help with the traffic lights and systems and stuff like that to kind of free up and loosen up traffic everywhere. That should help for, a lot of freeway traffic too.
You know what I love? The traffic lights that know there's no traffic coming and it turns green for you. Have you seen those? Yeah. Those are great. Those are great. You make me laugh just laughing at me. You make me laugh. I guess JB, I am what I am.
I think you're the originator of Maz Bites. I think that was a fantastic Maz Bite. Did you see how happy he was?
He was so excited.
Have you seen those lights and know when there's no and they turn green?
Absolutely. You make me laugh just laughing at me. I get it. I guess I get it.
Yeah, so we have to look ahead to the Steelers now.
They look good.
Aaron Rodgers was very efficient last night. Like, not cut your throat efficient. Because what did he end up with? 225 yards or whatever?
2 touchdowns, but he only missed 3 or 4 passes.
Yeah, but he was like 23 or 27.
Yeah. He looked good, man. I'll tell you, he's still got the arm.
You see Tomlining? He is. He's Tomlining.
He's not going to.
I just made up a new word.
He'll be 9-7.
Tomlin is Tomlining.
9-8.
Jeez.
Or 10-7. Yeah.
They're going to do it again. The Steelers are going to do it again.
Yep, no losing season again. Did you see how many they've won in a row at home on Monday Night Football?
Going all the way back to 91, right?
They have won 23 straight home Monday night games.
How's that possible?
23 straight.
Like all the way to 91, right?
Yep.
Was it the G-Men? I think it was the G-Men. I think that's what I saw.
Is that who the Giants beat them?
Yeah, I think it was the Giants.
Now, when we were kids, who was the best on Monday night?
Raiders.
You got it.
Yeah.
Al Michaels.
Yeah, they never.
It was prior to Al Michaels.
JB getting in there.
Hey.
JB got some.
It was prior to Al Michaels ruining Monday Night Football. It was prior to that.
No, the Raiders. He's right. JB, the Raiders never lost on Monday.
They were great.
They never lost on Monday. Yeah, it was insane. I totally remember that.
And now they never win, period.
Yeah, they just, it's amazing. Absolutely.
They will have the number 1 pick because the Giants will beat somebody and lose the number 1 pick again.
So, I think, and I could be wrong, I think this is one that all of us and maybe the masses are guilty of just saying.
Guilty.
Justice.
The Lions got this one. The Lions got this one.
Yep.
Right? Are we so sure now?
No.
And I agree with you. And you know what? It's not just because of the Steelers. It's because of us.
Correct. It's mostly because of us.
Right.
You know what we have going for us? We haven't lost 2 in a row in 3.5 years. That's what we have going for us. And we also have Jahmyr Gibbs is not going to do 2 clunkers in a row. Now, hopefully T.J. Watt is still sitting out on Sunday, but I doubt it. He'll play.
Here's the biggest, Maz, to me, and I'm sorry, I'll repeat what I said yesterday. You are what your record indicates. They are who we thought they were, right?
Not really.
No. The
Right.
last 2 months, though?
Correct.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're a 500 team.
But we thought they were a Super Bowl team.
But as I sit here today, this has been an up and down team that is just above mediocre, right? But for the last 2 months, it's been lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one. Lose. Right? That's what it's
Yep.
been. So, unfortunately, at some point in time in the season, we have to stop talking about what we think they are, and we have to talk about what they've been. And that's where we're at right now, Is there a next level there? I hope so. I really do. Hope's not a strategy. I hope there's a next level there, but the reality of the situation is this has been a 500 team for a couple months now,
Yep.
right?
Amen.
And they've got their limitations. Boy, still the pushback, it was, I'm telling, Shep and I were talking about this last night, and the pushback, like you would think that I'm saying that Aiden Hutchinson sucks and should be cut, the way that people react to that. I am not going to apologize for saying I need more out of him and I need more out of the defensive line as a whole. I'm not going to apologize for that. I am not going to apologize for saying, here's a guy, the second highest paid defensive end in the league? I'm not going to apologize and say, hey, where's in the same stratosphere? Where's the productivity that you're getting out of Myles Garrett? Where's the productivity that you were getting out of Micah Parsons before he got hurt? I'm not going to apologize for that. I like the guy. I want him here. I'm glad he's here for the foreseeable future. But especially right now, if you can't be adult enough to realize that you need more out of him, sorry, I'm going to bring back a quote from COVID era, now more than ever, I don't know what to tell you. Because the answer isn't coming from the defensive backfield. The cavalry is not coming. There is no savior to that defensive backfield right now as we sit here today. Nobody's going to come in, here's a word for you, Maz, on their gallant white steed.
They are gallant.
And come save the day. It's he even turned into a dumb horse. I think my favorite bit now is when Maz turns into an animal. I don't know why. That's probably my favorite bit now. So yeah, that's what we need these guys to find another level. Nothing personal. I love the guy. I'm so glad he's a Lion, all that stuff. But for people, some of the excuses, and you know what it always comes back to? He's getting double and triple teamed all the time. Micah Parsons has never been double or triple teamed the whole season. Check the tape. Myles Garrett? No. That Myles Garrett isn't going to do anything. He's only just a couple sacks away from the NFL record. Why don't we just put one guy on him? Okay. Welcome to the National Football League.
Listen, this was Hutch's comeback year from his injury. And he is, let's face it, he was well ahead of what a lot of us thought he was going to be. Right away, he came back, wasn't scared of that leg, looks just as strong. So I expect next year, honestly, I expect next season to be his breakout season. What I mean by breakout, you'll see the best of Aiden Hutchinson next season. I truly mean that.
Is there any way we can get it down the stretch in these last 3 games?
That would be nice. He's probably gassed because he plays more than any other defensive end because we have nobody else. We don't. We have nobody. So he is playing. You see him with the oxygen. He's gassed, man. He is constantly on the field, constantly being harassed.
Dan Campbell talking yesterday on how the Lions lost.
Really, I think the story yesterday was, we had 3 series in the third quarter, defensively and offensively. That's really what bit us. We basically 3 touchdowns and 12 plays on defense, and then we have 9 plays for 6 yards total. Really in that kind of third quarter stretch. So, man, that was tough. There was a number of errors that we had. Some technique, fundamental things that we got to get cleaned up that you can't get away with a team like that. That really got us. You do anything on any one of those series, offense or defense, and it changed the dynamic of that game. So that was not good. That's what bit us.
I think he's running out of things to say.
I agree. I said it yesterday.
He looks defeated. I don't mean defeated. He looks tired. And he has carried on
Tired
a lot
folks.
this year. A lot. I don't think he really wants
see
to.
that smirk.
I don't think he wants to call the plays. I really don't. I think he hired John Morton, and it was a fail. They just didn't mesh. You heard Morton. I failed J-Mo. You see Dan Campbell. J-Mo is flourishing. So they have obviously something between them that Dan didn't like, so he took over the play calls. He needs help. And I guess maybe, Sean, Ben Johnson here was huge.
I don't know how you can, and I was somebody in the offseason that said I have seen it 10,000 times.
Right.
Coordinators leaving, and of course you don't want to see a coordinator leave, but everything flowed, and it hasn't this year. But let me also throw in, and I think people have to come to grips with this. If I'm man enough to admit that, maybe it was bigger, I would hope that every human being out there would say that the offensive line has every bit as much to do with it as Ben Johnson.
100%. 100%. I'd say 75%.
Yeah.
I mean, it turns out that this guy, he's an offensive whiz.
No doubt about it.
And he's going to be a very good head coach. I know. I didn't want it.
It's like when my dog growls at me.
Right.
Like when I take his bone away from him, and he just kind of flashes the. Like, DC on his message to the team.
This sounds defeated.
Man, you go through the study. I know this. You say it a number of times. You got to say it a different way. You got to show it a different way. And so you never know. The way that you say it may be the difference this time, or how you get that point across. And so you keep changing it up. You keep trying to address things in a different way. And I do believe we'll get it cleaned up. I do believe we'll correct those errors. And then it's on some of these other guys. Just because it didn't happen to you've got to learn from that rep too. That's across the board. We got some guys that are in there that have been role players that have an opportunity that they're getting significant reps right now, but they got to grow from them. They got to learn from them. The only way I know is to go back to work. And you put together a good game plan. You have good practices. You have good meetings, and then you go execute. You turn it over and let those guys go cut it loose. And we got to do that this week.
Let me be as fair as I can to Dan when I say this, and I know that I'm going to emphasize this because when I say what comes after that, you're going to repeat what I said to start it. Okay? I fully realize he's in a position of what else is he supposed to say. Mm-hmm. All right? Now, remember that line. I'm going to repeat it one time just for clarity. I fully realize that he's in that what else is he supposed to say position. But it sounds like an old bit. It reminds me of Presser's Gone By, KG. I'm not going to lie. It does. Now, you can repeat what I just said.
Yeah.
Well, what is he supposed to say? I get it, but I can't stop that feeling that so much of it is just like, oh, no. Is this Groundhog's Day again? I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a week-to-week league, so that's just what you gonna get, man. Like, every week is different, and
Not for us.
they got to get to work, like he said. There's nothing that you can say at the podium to make the fans feel better at this point. You are what your record indicates you are. You've been mildly inconsistent, and you just got to go back to the drawing board and figure this shit out because your backs are against the wall.
We have gone full Denny Green for like 2 days running.
I know, right?
You are what your record
It's all the
indicates.
cliches.
We are who we thought we were.
Playoffs.
Right.
Jim Mora jumps in.
It's all the cliches.
Listen to me, man. He's worn out, and he's worn out by the injuries. He could say next man up. No one feels sorry for you. Guess what? We feel sorry for us. We feel sorry for us. Sean, look up. Look up.
I'm not looking at your dumb cloud.
Just look up
I
once.
am not looking at your cloud.
Guess what? Dan Campbell is looking up.
I would never look up.
He's looking
All
up.
right, I got something for the clown. I'm not
Go
even
ahead.
looking.
Go ahead.
Yeah. What's that? I
Dan-
just busted you. Ta-da!
It's,
Put a cap in your ass.
it's raining and it's thundering right now
It
above your
is
head.
not?
It is.
It dissipated.
It is.
Grown
No,
ass
it's
man,
not.
I will never look
That-
up.
You see all the dust and shit that just flew
Yeah.
down there?
Right.
I hope you don't sneeze.
That's
Don't sneeze.
years worth of asbestos.
Listen,
in the
man. This guy is looking and saying, I can't believe that this is happening again. I can't believe that this is happening. No, we don't have 22 guys on the IR, but we have 2 number 1 picks, two number 2 picks, all out for the season. All out for the season. I got practice squad guys. I got guys I've cut twice already, starting and playing minutes. You got Amik Robertson, who you're going to hear now. Amik Robertson has a hand injury. Who knows about him? Plus, he's been getting toasted anyway. He hasn't been great. Dan Campbell is finally seeing everything that we have seen. I'm sorry, Sean. He is finally realizing what he is a part of.
Don't you talk about the weather. I don't want to hear about the weather. I don't want to hear about cloud formation. Stop it.
You have got the darkest cloud over this freaking team.
damn it, man.
I don't give a damn what you say. Spin it any way you want. Draft all that talent, Brad. It don't matter. Look. Just look.
By the way, speaking of DMAC, did you guys see that fantastic commercial that the Red
That's
Wings
an Emmy
marketing
Award
team
winner.
came out with?
That's an Emmy Award winner.
I'm going to tell you what, DMAC as like the pitch man was awesome, but who was that handsome kid firing crap around? Who was it? Boy, what a good-looking kid that kid was.
Is his initials the same
I
as
think his
someone else's
initials
initials?
are the same as
Yeah.
JB.
Same
yeah.
as, yeah.
What a good-looking kid in that.
Boy, he is outstanding. Outstanding. Emmy Award winning.
DC on Amik.
Join the club.
Had a hand injury, we'll see where it's at. I'm hopeful that he'll be able to go. I'm hopeful, but there again, we'll know more probably in the next couple of days.
Is he having an MRI done?
Yeah, he had an MRI. Yep. Yeah, hand injury. So it's something that it could affect him a little bit. But I think we'd like to believe he's going to have a chance to play here. But until we get through practice, we won't entirely know.
This is it. This is a great super chat. I'll reading it. Detroit, DC. Dan Campbell equals lionized. Same circus, different clowns. Follow that up with Three on Trey. Lion fatigue. Yes. Welcome, Dan. I know you played on the 0-16 team. Welcome to our hell. Welcome. Join the club. Join the effing club.
Lionized, though? This is not that.
He's lionized.
This is not
He's lionized.
I can't go there yet.
This
I can't.
is not that,
And
bro.
I can't go there yet.
Okay.
I can't.
Win one, lose one. Keep going. Keep going.
Do you remember when Mooch came here and he was such a vibrant,
Those eyes were
those
sparkling.
sparkling eyes, like the real sparkly eyes?
He walked out of here like Bobby Ross.
It-
He was a babbling idiot.
It's like a president. You know, when you
Yes.
see those pictures of
Yes.
presidents, right?
Yep.
Barack Obama is this strapping young lad
I know,
who would
black
take
hair.
any of our ass on the basketball court.
Right.
Yes.
Any of us. He would destroy us, all right? And he's walking out like this, man.
Yep.
That's what happened. Dan's not there yet.
He's getting there. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, Sean, look at me. Look at me.
I'll look at you. I'm not looking at your cloud. I will not.
What's pissing on you right now? It's all right.
Looking at that cloud.
I associate lionization with losing football, losing propositions. You never really had a chance to begin with. This is not that. This is a competitive football team going through a fucking war of attrition. That's what this league is. Like
2 years in a row?
Yes, but
Okay.
that's what happens, bro.
No,
Nobody.
it happens
We're
to
not
here.
the only team with injuries.
Yeah.
We're not the only team with
Okay.
injuries. I know it seems like it only
All right,
happens to the
Kenny, do your homework. Give me another team that's got 2 number 1s and 2 number 2s out for the year.
Listen,
Out
I
of
can't give
22
specifics,
guys.
but I can
Frisco-
tell you that there
Frisco
are
is
plenty of
decimated.
other teams with key injuries to key players. We're not the only one.
Frisco is like, go look at what's out for Frisco right now. And it's amazing that they're doing what they're doing.
You got to figure that shit out.
It is amazing.
Well, then they built that
sucks.
team better.
It
Well,
sucks.
I think them falling on their face last year helped a little bit. The schedule didn't help the Lions this year, but we knew that going in. We knew that going in. See, KG, I'll agree with you, and let me throw in, okay? How many times, especially at this point in time in the season, were we absolutely without hope?
Yes.
Where we were already thinking to next year, and
Talking to
JB had
draft.
been running draft simulators for
Yeah.
weeks, right?
We're talking draft.
So,
This
like,
not
and I
that,
get
bro.
it's different now because there's an extra team. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, Maz. You can I think today, what is it, December 16th? I think there are 19 teams that are still alive in terms of playoffs. I think it's 10 in one conference and 9 in the other.
And how many of them can win the Super Bowl?
That's a 100% fair statement,
Yeah.
right?
I don't want to be alive.
I don't know. Well, you know the whole just get in.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
and all
Yeah.
that. I will say I'm not going to deviate from my thought. And if they win these last 3 games and golly gee just get in, and let's even say they beat. How funny would it be to be at Soldier Field 2 weeks in a row and they beat the Bears?
That would be great.
How 2 weeks in a row?
It would be payback for 93.
And then they lose the next week. I'm not going to sit here and call the season a success. Sorry, I'm not.
But at least they eliminated your Bears.
I still can't call it a success. I'll be happy on that day.
Of course.
My pants will be off that day. I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not deviating from that. If we're going to talk about how we're in that era and that rarefied air of nothing but the Super Bowl will comfort us, well, I'm not going to say at the end of the season, well, no. I mean, we went 3-0 against the Bears, and we got back to the playoff. No, KG, I don't know. I'm not deviating from that. I am not. That's
shouldn't.
not negotiable.
This roster says that they are a Super Bowl contender, and when healthy, everybody knows like this Lions team is absolutely dangerous, one of the top teams
When
in
healthy.
the NFC. And understandably so, but injuries happen. That is the one thing we cannot control.
that many.
We've said it since the beginning of the year. The Lions, the only thing stopping the Lions is injury. And it just sucks that, yes, we're going through another year of this, but you have to figure out a way. Like, there's no dancing around it. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to apologize for you. You have to figure it out, or it is a failure of a season. Again, you're only going to get so many cracks at this. We have a young core that is going to be around for years to come. You hope that they are able to contend every single year, but things like this are going to happen. You have to figure out ways around it.
Listen, they weren't always injured. They're not the same team. They're just not. You can't just blame it on the injuries. Look at week 1. There were no injuries.
Yep.
Week 1. That's your season. What you saw in week 1, I brought it up yesterday. What we saw in week 1 is coming back more often. It is. We didn't have all those injuries against Kansas City. We didn't have all those injuries against the Vikings. We didn't have all those injuries, so on and so forth. We did against the Rams. By then, you're playing the best team in football. And they hung in there.
Yeah.
They hung in there.
Maz, to further your point, I totally agree with that. If the Lions were to not make the playoffs or they make the playoffs and get bounced, when I look back at this season, the injuries will probably be third on my list compared to all the other problems that we've had. And that is why you would classify that as a failure. Injuries are going to happen. But what happened with the offensive line? What happened with the coaching? Dan Campbell having to call plays in the middle of the year. These are the inconsistencies of this team is really what is costing this team at the end of the day. You can add the injuries as a part of that. But overall, I look at just this whole scope of this thing, and it's not just the injuries. It is a lot more than that.
They might as well make this Sunday Fan Appreciation Day because they're not playing any more games at Ford Field this year. They're not. This is it. They can run around the field and shake hands with the fans after this game. That's it.
I never thought in a million years, though, I'm a law of averages guy. I never thought that we would have the injuries that we had last year. And while it isn't, I go back to that graph. I'll have nightmares about that graph for the rest of my days. While it's not that bad, the significant injuries, especially in the defensive backfield, it does boggle your mind, and it does make you say, "Is there a cloud above me?" And I'm not looking above me because I don't believe in that shit. But for it to happen the way it's happened the last couple of years, it's insane. It really is. Come on, law of averages, man. Right?
It sucks, man.
One of 4 teams to never make the Super Bowl. That's no other. If you go to any fan base, and say, my team has never made the Super Bowl, they'll be like, come on. Yeah, they have it, Super Bowl 60. You can talk to a Jaguars fan. They'll think that you've been to a Super Bowl. You can talk to a Texans fan. They think you've been to a Super Bowl. Poor Cleveland lost their team. That's an expansion team in Cleveland. So in reality, you've got 3 expansion teams and us. The Cleveland Browns became the Ravens. To even add further insult, they might even be more tortured than us as a fan base. Cleveland. Honestly. But us, to never make a Super Bowl, and you're not making it this year. You're not. So I'll ask you this. Is it even worth making the playoff? Is it worth it to make the playoff?
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard
that's
that
fine.
question.
I'm with you.
I
want to make the playoffs.
You know what? I can guarantee you 100%. Are you ready, Maz?
Yeah.
You can't win the Super Bowl without making the playoffs.
You know what? You're right.
Have you ever seen a team win
No.
the Super Bowl without
You're right, man.
What a concept.
Wow.
Anybody want to take that bet?
That's awesome.
I didn't
Anybody
think that
want
was
to take
possible.
bet?
Wow. Eureka.
Jeez.
You cannot win the Super Bowl without making the playoffs.
Eureka.
So the Steelers,
Stated a
they make the
fact right
playoffs quite often.
Yeah.
But they're not a Super Bowl contender and have not been since 95.
2006.
Exactly.
It's funny you say that because, I think of, like, the Bills fans. How many Bills fans legitimately remember that they went to 4 straight?
The 4 falls of Buffalo.
Minnesota, I mean, they went to 4
4.
of the first 11.
Yep.
Yeah.
Think
0
about
4.
that. But a vast majority of their fan base has no idea. That's ancient history, right?
And that's
it's
something.
kind of like when I talk to KG about KG, the 91 season. KG, let me tell you something. My buddy and I jumped in the car at 6 a.m. and we drove to Buffalo. Wow. And Buffalo had nothing to play for. And we partied with all these nuts in Buffalo. And then they were like, hey, do you guys have tickets to the game? And we were like, no. And they were like, do you want my tickets? And we said, yeah. And then we watched the Bills. And then we won the division. And he's going, hey, that's cool, Grandpa.
Right.
That's a great fucking story. Tell me another one.
Right.
Tell me about Billy Sims' first game.
Karate Kid.
What does that mean? Like, if you're a Viking fan, to your point, Maj, you're not wrong. But to a Viking fan, and I know you guys check in all the time. You're still adorable. But to a Viking fan who's watching this show right now, he's going, 1976 was my dad born? Right? I mean, that's what's going through their mind.
Talk to me as a Jets fan. They weren't even in the NFL when they won the Super Bowl.
No, that's legitimately before I was born. Yeah, that one's before I was born.
Yeah. The Jets, I've always said it. Look at the teams I root for. I'm at fault. I'm sorry. I'm at fault. Yeah, the Giants, they got theirs. The Jets were in the American Football League when they won their Super Bowl. They are the Lions of the AFC. I've always called them that. The Lions of the AFC. And we are who we are. We're 1 of 4. We're in the club. Guess what? the Texans and Jags, they're going to the playoffs on hot streaks.
Can I flip this around for you? And this is just for you, Maz, because you're being emotional, Maz.
I'm vacant.
Okay, all right. Can I play a game of pretend?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use Maz logic. Ready?
Go ahead.
What if the Lions go and win the next 3 games?
They'll go in hot.
They beat the Steelers.
Yeah, they'll go in hot.
Okay.
They'll trounce the Vikings.
They beat Minnesota. Let's say they trash the Vikings.
Yeah, they trounce
All
them.
right.
Merry Christmas.
And then they find a way to beat the Bears by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Maybe a late
I like
field goal, whatever the case
So
may
11-6.
be. Okay. Do you feel differently about this team heading into the playoff?
Yeah.
Probably.
A lot of people would.
Yeah.
I think this is a team right now that has to show their fan base.
Yeah. Good call.
Shit,
I
they
really
have to
do.
show themselves.
Yeah. Well, most importantly.
Yeah.
But for the people out there, what I'm saying for the people out there like Maz that are kind of going, this is what they are, and they are. This is what they've been. I can't tell you what they're going to be. Perhaps they'll be something else. I can tell you definitively, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this has been a 500 team for about 2 months now.
Yeah.
Up, down, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. But using Maz logic, you see what I did? I used Maz logic on Maz. If they win the
You
next,
tricked me.
and thank you. If they win the next 3 games,
Yeah.
aren't we sitting there in early January going, I think the Lions are the team that nobody wants to play right now.
Are they
Right.
the team of the
They're
90s?
dangerous.
They might be the team of the 90s, finally.
Wow. Thank you, Sean.
Well, I tried.
Ooh, I feel a lot better.
Thank you. Can you make some animal sounds for everybody now?
Not yet. I'll get up to it though.
What does a Steeler make? What kind of noise does a
Steelers. The Steelers just.
What is that?
What is that?
You look like a pelican.
What do you call it? No, it's the steel symbol.
Fly, Steelers,
yeah.
fly.
Oh, now I see it.
Yeah.
The steel symbol.
It's the steel symbol.
Why do they only have a sticker on one side of the helmet? By the way,
Because they're fancy like that.
Okay.
JP, what
Yeah.
is this? What you just sent us something? Is this real?
Yeah.
Can you explain this?
Oh, it's from ML football, so take it.
Yeah, it's
slightly
from
with a
ML
grain of salt.
football, so take it with a little grain of salt. But as you guys know, Phillip Rivers is back in the NFL, which is going to, I guess, reset his insurance because it was supposed to run out this year.
Really?
yeah, he gets an extra 10 years, I think.
Yeah, shit. I got 12 kids.
He's got 12.
Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do, big dog.
They got shots. They get phones. Are you kidding?
Carly took care of him.
Brilliant.
Carly took care of
I
him.
love Phillip Rivers.
Dog, he is the man.
My man is out here saving a total of $330,000 in health insurance.
You goddamn right. That shit expensive, man.
Business. What were we talking about yesterday, fellas? We were talking about some money lessons yesterday. Remember?
Yes, we were.
That is a smart man.
Wow. Did he go to the Sean Baligian School of Finance?
That's a good for him. That's a smart man.
Me and Kenny at our own school.
Oh, is that good? Hey, maybe we'll take a break today.
School of Hard Knocks.
Right, for real.
JP, you want to take a maybe we'll mix in a break today?
I mean, maybe.
You got about a half an hour worth of super chats, so go ahead, JB.
Yeah, let me clear up these super chats before we head to break. Shout out to everyone sending them in. $10 from Steve Lehman.
Thank you, Steve.
He said, I need more out of Dan. I need him to realize the whole we couldn't get the run game going is BS and explain why he has gone away from Monty when he has proven to run the ball in every loss.
There's
can
more
agree with
legitimacy to that. Steve and I were talking about that via DMs, and there's more legitimacy to that than I think anybody wants to admit.
Best believe a lot of this falls on Dan Campbell as well.
100.
He is calling the show now, so it is all on you, big
100,
dog.
baby.
So no, that last game was not his best work. He has to be better.
I still maintain, though, especially with the problems in our defensive backfield, I refuse.
It's tough.
I refuse to be shamed by saying I want more out of our D line and I want more out of one of the highest paid players at his position. I'm not like I'm
fair.
just not going to be shamed for that.
That's fair.
Sorry.
Yeah. $5 from Detroit, DC.
Shout
He
out.
said, Hutch needs help. Goff needs a perfect line. Guys can't stay on the field. Brad has really made some wonderful decisions. We need dogs. Meta.
Detroit, DC, that is one thing that I think we touched on yesterday. I think, again, I like Brad Holmes, okay? Brad Holmes has to change the way he does things, all right? He tried with the projects. He tried getting cute. He tried with, I'm going to take the injured guy that has the chip on his shoulder. And right now, we have a depth issue. Mm-hmm. We do, because of some of those decisions that he made.
You're not going to have Anzalone next year. He'll be a Jet.
I'd be surprised.
Oh, don't say that.
He'll be a Jet.
No, Anzo probably gone. But it's no disrespect. It's just
No.
Jack Campbell has emerged.
And you're not going to have Monty
It was
either.
always the plan. That's why they drafted him.
You're not going to have Monty either, just so you know.
Yeah, I
DJ
think
Reader,
Monty's
this
out.
team's going to look a little different next year.
Yep.
It definitely will. Another $5 sent in from Silas. He said, Ben knows how to protect his old linemen, which keep injuries down, and would almost stubbornly run Monty 20 times, even if it was failing in that game.
I don't think so.
I don't know what you mean by the protecting offensive line part of it, but
I don't think
you
Monty's
can't
ever run
control
20
injuries,
times.
big dog. It's just one of them things.
How many times did we talk about it, though? They're the Monty game, the Gibbs game. We did, and we haven't talked much about Monty games this year.
Yeah.
We just haven't.
And to be honest, Gibbs has been great. Don't get me wrong.
Arguably the best player in the league.
A lot of his runs are home run plays.
Right.
Though. That is why the run game has just
What do you
not
think
looked
Barry
consistent.
gave you?
So, you said what?
What do you think Barry did?
No, true. But we are used to the Lions' run game being consistent across a whole football game, and it just has not been that.
That's
Luckily,
Ragnow.
we have somebody as good as Gibbs.
Boy,
who is able to
isn't
do that.
That's
that
Ragnow and Zeitler.
That is the story of the Detroit Lions. When you think about it across the board, if I had to use one word up to this point in the season, the word's inconsistent. Across the board. Wins,
telling you.
losses, defensive line,
Coaching, all of it.
It's amazing. Inconsistent.
And then I get to injuries at the
Right.
end of that. I'm telling you.
Right?
This is deep.
All right. Sorry, JB.
Oh, no, you're
We'll
good.
break by 10. Don't
Right.
worry.
Eventually.
We'll get there.
1
We'll
hour
get
of
there.
sports talk.
$10 from Hopscotch313.
Shout out.
Shout out. He said mock draft, left tackle, a guard, and 4 edges. I don't think we have that many picks because of Tesla or trade the house for Burrow. Still think we make the playoffs, just blowing off steam. Not Jared Goff's fault. Whiskey took over. You drinking this early?
Right. God
I don't
damn, the
blame him.
Lions got them
Jeez.
drinking
All
early,
right, can I
man.
go around the room right now to
Yeah.
Hopscotch Point? Y or N? All right. And you didn't do real good on the stand with Y or N, Mr. Mazaway. All right.
Well, I like to argue points.
All right. Do the Lions make the playoffs? Y or N? KG.
Yes.
Maz.
And
Cam. Yes. JB.
Yes.
Sean. Yes. Maz the only one that said no.
Yeah. And that's fair at this point.
How do I argue with you? I'm
Yeah.
not going.
I'm
to.
worried about them making the playoffs and then getting their ass
And
whooped.
getting
That's
that's
what I'm worried
exactly it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, could you imagine at Soldier Field?
Oh, stop it. Stop
my
it. We can't
gosh.
lose to Ben Johnson, dog. Stop. This town would fucking kill itself.
I might feed myself to the coyotes in my backyard.
No, seriously.
That might be the just put a bunch of like
Oh,
pulled pork stuff all
I-
over me
this
and
fan
just
base
lay in the
cannot
snow
handle-
and say, "Have at it, coyotes."
This fan base cannot handle a playoff loss to
I
Ben
know
Johnson.
every day you try to eat my dogs and eat me, coyotes. Jeez, oh Pete. All right, go on, JB.
Silas sends in another $5. He said, Maz, are the Lions the only team to never make the Super Bowl? We Lions fans had no idea. Should have never tried. We're just cursed. Shame on us.
No,
Right,
we're
just pack it up.
No, we're 1 of 4.
Just pack it in.
You know that. I said that.
Why even try?
We're 1 of 4, but 3 of them are expansion teams.
No.
So go
Sell the
ahead.
team. Sell
Give
them.
up.
No, I don't want
Lay
them to
down.
move the team. I don't want them to move.
Just move in
I
the middle
want
of the
you to
night.
move them.
Look,
San Antonio needs a team. They're football crazy in Texas.
St.
The
Louis.
San Antonio Lions.
St. Louis needs a team.
Lay it down.
St. Louis.
Oh, lay it down.
It's all Detroit here.
Why don't we move? You know what? The NFL in Canada. Huh?
Hey,
The NFL in Canada.
I don't
The
want to
Toronto
shut down
Lions?
the CFL. Leave the
No,
poor
you're
CFL
Toronto
alone.
Lions.
No, but you can still have a team in Canada and let the CFL exist. Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
The NFL can do whatever.
Montreal needs another team, right?
Remember that Baltimore Stallions team that won the
Yes.
Super Bowl?
95,
Won the
right.
Grey Cup.
Yeah, the Grey
Run
Cup.
the Grey Cup.
Yeah.
Grey Cup.
Yeah.
All right, and finally one more before we head to break from Detroit, DC, sending in another $10. He said, not same team. The Rays golf took. He eliminated not one but 2 Pro Bowl caliber linemen salaries. He and Brad need to know his shortcomings and show appreciation for resurfacing his career.
To whom much is given, much is expected.
Yep.
That was a Mark Spindler quote, and I like Spin Dog. It stayed with me
Take
forever.
it to the bank.
I'm sorry. That's the reality of it, right?
Congrats to Rocco Spindler on a very good career
Yeah.
in college football. Hopefully he'll take it right to the pros,
Oh, he'll. Yeah.
just like his dad.
No doubt about that. All right. We are so up against it. Sorry, JB.
Let's hear from Planet Fitness and then Art and Jake's.
Planet Fitness is for everybody. There are over 2,700 clubs nationwide, 50 plus in the Metro Detroit area. They've got the Black Card Spa. You can recover with hydro massage, other innovative amenities. Bring a guest free anytime. It's only $24.99 a month. By the way, they've got a partnership with the Lions. You can win 2 tickets to every Lions home game. There's only 1 regular season game left. Just visit any of their 50-plus locations in Metro Detroit to enter. We are all strong on this planet, Planet Fitness.
All right, guys, there's no better place to catch the action than Art and Jake's Bar and Grill. I saw it firsthand on Sunday. We were in Clarkston. The place is packed. Great service, great food. I mean that. Great ownership, great leadership by Tony. You got to get to Art and Jake's, guys. Go to any of their 6 locations here in Michigan. They even have one in Georgia. That's right. That's their 7th location in Georgia. 80 TVs, 22 draft beers on tap, and a great menu with that Fairway burger on top. Half a pound, by the way, on that burger. Don't forget Rib Night Monday and Fajita and Margarita Wednesdays. And don't forget to download that Art and Jake's app. Become an AJ Fans Club member. Make every game day a win at Art and Jake's.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new face, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Head to WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
Hey, guys, we're simpletons. You know that, right? You like to sit on the couch, watch a game. You like uncomplicated things, and Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men is one of those uncomplicated things. You walk in, you sign in, you sit down, you watch some sports content that's on one of their many TVs, and you get your hair cut by a beautiful and talented stylist. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. You can walk in anytime. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, after all these years, it's still wicked awesome. All right, welcome back in.
You see who we have on the call on Sunday?
Your guys.
Nance and Romo on CBS.
Did we ever have this conversation? And
Now you think Romo has jumped the shark, you mean?
Yeah. I don't know if we had. Did we have that conversation?
A little bit.
We definitely did.
I liked Tony a lot.
I still like him, but yeah, he's gone south.
Nails on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Can't do it. There are certain guys, I know I'm going to probably offend you by saying this. Dan Dierdorf on Monday Night Football, I had to turn the volume down. He tried too hard.
You think?
In my mind.
All right.
He tried, like, Dan knows the game. Great guy, all that stuff. But I think he was trying to be, like, hip or something. And it just, right? It's almost like, when I go, what up, Doe? It's like that.
Yeah, I get it.
No, right? So I would just turn the sound down. Romo's gotten to that point for me.
Yeah.
You
People only like him because he, used to predict stuff.
It was different.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's folksy. He's an at-home guy. But yeah, he's.
You could do worse than Romo, but he's not my favorite. Yeah,
I can't stand him.
Collinsworth, bottom of the barrel.
And you know what? He's good, but I just can't stand him.
No, see, I leave Collinsworth on though for all the wrong reasons. Because, like, the Sunday night tradition in my house is, like, my kid and I will watch a game together and just roar at some of the dumb shit that comes out of it.
Let me tell you.
And it's like the 6 degrees of Patrick Mahomes. How can he find a way? We could be talking about Cam's orange hat.
Yes.
I got to tell you, that's a nice orange hat. Patrick Mahomes in that red hat, though.
Yeah.
It's like he finds a way to shift the conversation somehow back to Patrick Mahomes. I saw the funniest tweet yesterday. Somebody did thoughts and prayers for Chris Collinsworth during this trying time. As Patrick Mahomes is out or whatever.
Yep.
That was just good shit.
I'll tell you, do you know we are winless with Burkhardt and Brady calling our games this year? Winless, 0-4.
How do you know that? Really?
Yeah. We're 0-4.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nance, I know what people think. I think Nance is good.
He's very good.
I think Nance is good.
Very good.
He's kind of annoying and all.
He's going to be another year or two, and he's done.
Hello, friends. It's annoying. Yeah. Like, knock it off. But
Iron Eagle is taking over for him. And
see you, JB.
Then his son. See you, JB.
Yeah, it's the transition.
Does KG know all the stuff that's in there? Yep. Okay, good.
It's the 9 a.m. transition.
I do not, but I'll work on it.
Yeah,
everything is in there. Kenny.
We move pieces around.
Yes.
So.
It's like a chessboard here.
So 425. Remember how we were wondering aloud yesterday how it was going to work? Neil and I are still doing 10 to noon. We are going to be down at second best early in the day, hours before the game. So if you're hanging out in the D beforehand, make sure you come and see us on Watson Street, just off of Woodward.
Watson.
We're going to be down there doing our show from 10 to noon, and then we've got the watch party. We've got the post-game show, so we got you covered on Sunday. Also, Saturday night, we're going to keep talking about this, and I got to give full props to Stick for this idea. We are going to have a hate party from Stick's house. Remember how in the summer we did a barbecue at my house, and everybody came over, and we had, I know, Cam, you weren't with us yet, but you'll come over for a barbecue at my place soon. We did the broadcast like live from my house and everything, so we're going to be at Stick's house on Saturday night. So hopefully you can join us. We're all there for one reason. 'Tis the season to hate, right?
Are we rooting for injuries?
And we're going to hate the Bears, and we're going to hate the Packers.
Are we rooting for injuries?
I can't root. I can't bring myself that far.
I know, but you don't feel bad, right?
Depending on the injury.
Bears, Packers.
All right, can I give, like, Micah Parsons? Don't like the guy at all, right?
He's already down.
I don't ever want to see a guy blow his knee out.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry.
We're not animals.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't do it.
Jeez.
I can't. Like, sorry.
I get it.
Now, if a guy missed a few weeks, that's something. You know who I want to stay healthy? Can I tell you who I want to stay healthy? Caleb Williams.
Okay.
I want him healthy.
You guys are going to pay eventually.
I want him healthy.
Well, that is your son-in-law, so it makes sense.
You guys are going to pay eventually. You don't see any improvement in that guy.
Of course he's improved.
You don't see that throw on the run, running to his right, and hitting. Who did he hit in the end zone, KG?
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I think it was DJ Moore.
It was DJ Moore.
I believe it was DJ Moore.
In between three defenders.
That shit was ridiculous.
Albeit Brown defenders. Browns.
You know what throw I remember? That throw against the Packers.
But he won't do that again.
That was fantastic.
Do you know he has the least interceptions by a starting quarterback in his first 2 years? The least turnovers.
Isn't that amazing? I wonder why everybody's talking about whether he's going to make it or not. That's crazy. Why do you think that conversation comes up?
You'll see.
Okay. All right. I want him so healthy. Put a bubble around him. I want him to be the healthiest player on that field. That's what I want.
God bless you.
All right. NFL playoff picture.
Kenny, do you have?
KG,
Can you
do
find
have
that?
I will find it.
Okay. It's
This
a
is what I'm
graphic,
saying.
Kenny.
The league loves this. The league loves this, okay? We're going into games. All right, so what is Thursday? Thursday would be the 17th?
18th.
18th, okay.
We're 9 days from Christmas.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's blowing by.
Who's
man.
the Thursday night game? Let me look this up.
Seattle and the Rams.
Okay, so that one's obviously important, and
Wow.
that won't change, okay? We're going into Saturday games where there are 19 teams that still have hope and aspirations to get in the playoff. 19 different fan bases are literally sitting there saying, here's our path, just like we are. Now, I'm going to say it again. I never thought that we would be in this position this year. And I would have made a hell of a lot of money if I made a prop bet at the beginning of the year where I said, Detroit, Washington, Kansas City, Baltimore. Who else? There was somebody else in there. Kansas City. Did I mention Kansas City? That they're all not going to
They're on the ropes.
They're all not going to make the play. Do you know how much money I would have made doing that? Like seriously, do a massive parlay.
How about Vikings?
Yeah, I could have thrown. Seriously,
that's a 14-win team.
I could have thrown the Vikings in there. This is a scenario where legitimately Kansas City,
there it is,
Minnesota, Detroit, Baltimore. Like, could you imagine that? I love Dallas in the hunt. That's so damn good.
I know, right?
You know their way. I told you their only way in is they need 3 straight wins. Need the Eagles to lose 3 straight. They'd win the NFC East. They give it a 1% chance.
You understand?
They're
You
breathing.
understand? Listen, you understand what we're saying though. There's 10 teams in the NFC that are alive, and I think it's 9 in the AFC if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's crazy. I never thought I would see us in the hunt for a while. I ain't gonna lie to you.
8-6. Look at that line.
Boy, that Tampa Carolina thing's kind of interesting too, isn't it? That's
How the fuck are the Panthers still alive?
That's
Do you know if the Panthers would have beaten the Saints, they'd be in first place, and the Bucks would be on that list. So that team, they're going to be probably a 9-8 division winner.
You know they play this week in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Carolina, they play 2 of the next 3 games for what it's worth.
Both teams control their own destiny.
And they have the Bucks have the Dolphins as well.
Win.
And then Carolina has the 2 against the Panthers and then the Seahawks.
Ooh. Seahawks might wrap it up by then. They might mail it in. How about that last week of the year? There's going to be like 4 games or more with teams with a chance to get in the playoffs or win the division.
The script, baby.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that something?
I believe
Alive
in the
and
script.
well.
I'm sorry.
Pittsburgh plays Baltimore.
You guys,
If there's no script, there's at least a rough outline.
I'm sorry. You nailed it. KG,
Yeah.
I used to mock people that said stuff like that. I firmly believe we see it so often now.
Yeah.
That you literally have to ask yourself, not that it's fixed, I'm not going that far, but is there a rough draft?
Sure,
Sean,
looks like it.
especially with the rise of sports betting, like I just think back to what they had the Lions win total at, 10.5, and we all laughed at that shit.
Right.
Now look at where the Lions are right now.
Oh, they're
they might not even make that. There's
Right?
a chance they
Hey.
could not make that win
Right?
total.
Listen to week 18. You ready?
Uh-huh.
I won't read. Cowboys, Giants, Lions, Bears, Jets, Bills, Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Dolphins, Patriots, Commanders, Eagles, Ravens, Steelers, Seahawks, 49ers, Colts, Texans, Packers, Vikings, Panthers, Buccaneers, Jags, Titans. There's 6 games that have playoff implications there. 6.
All right, let's look at the AFC real quick, shall we? Can you put the AFC up real quick? Seriously, think about that prop bet. All right, I don't think Detroit, Minnesota, Baltimore, you could throw Baltimore in there because they're in trouble. Kansas City and Washington are going to make the playoffs. I would have made so much gosh damn money off of that.
You would have.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Lucky you don't bet.
I do not bet. Like, I told you, if I'm at the sports book, that's different.
Of course.
Yeah,
you have a few $100s in your pocket.
Yeah, that's different. Like, I'll set aside some money and I say, this is it. That's all I'm doing and all that. But to constantly do it in the phone,
I saw a picture from Vegas. I think it was Circa Vegas, and the guy was showing all the games were on, and the place was empty. And he's like, "You want to know why it's empty? Because they are making these poor bastards have at least $100 minimum food, drink to sit down in that sports book."
Really?
Isn't that a disgrace?
That's bullshit.
That is a disgrace.
That's bullshit.
Damn.
$100 minimum to come in the place.
That's nuts, bro.
That's bullshit.
It totally is. That Vegas isn't the place it used to be. People used to go, let's go to Vegas this weekend. You could fly for $100, $200, stay at a hotel for $75. Those days are over, man. And Vegas's tourism is down.
Yeah.
Big time.
I haven't been in 18 years. Seriously.
I haven't been since
that long?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad turned 80, 90. So, yeah, I haven't been in quite a long time.
That's when I won that big parlay, Ole Miss in Florida.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was when you told your wife, go to the Blue Man Group without you?
No, well, she was yelling at me, and I said, literally, if you give me 3 more minutes, I will hand you $7,000. Why didn't you say so?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Did you put 3 or 4 in your pocket?
No, I got a couple. She's cool like that.
Yeah.
She like if the 5-2 ratio seemed to work.
Yeah.
I gave her 5 and I kept 2 for me.
There you
So
go.
that seemed to work.
As long as they
perfect.
get the bigger of the pot.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of course.
There's your AFC.
Well, and you know what it is. Well, this is money I'm keeping for the family.
Yes.
Sure it is.
Goes in the envelope.
Sure it is. Do you guys take it like KG, you were just talking about it. Like I can't believe the Lions are in the hunt. Look at what we're looking at right now with those first 3 teams.
Yeah, Bills definitely.
Just like we all thought. Denver,
I know,
New England,
right?
and Jacksonville.
It's crazy. And somehow the Steelers have managed to work themselves in there. It's Mike Tomlin. It's not
Tomlin
Aaron
is
Rodgers.
Tomlin.
Yep.
He is. We're watching
It's not
it
Aaron
happen
Rodgers,
again.
so just make that clear.
Oh, my God.
That's
Just
crazy.
remember, the Ravens and Steelers play last week of the year.
All right, I missed on a couple teams, but I didn't. I like the Texans, man. I
do
like
you
that
not?
team.
I mean, I like their defense.
Their defense.
Offensively, you don't know what you're going to get.
You don't know, but that
It's a mystery
defense,
fucking band.
that's going to give them an even money chance. I mean,
They were
really.
3-5.
Yeah.
They've won 6 straight.
Isn't that crazy?
It started when they came back against the Jags. Remember? The Jags had them by 17 in the fourth quarter, and they ran the table on them and have not
Conversely,
lost.
I think your Colts, their downfall started when you confessed your love for Carly.
Well, it was Kenny.
Don't
was
blame
fighting
me.
me.
You tried to steal my woman, and I was like, I wasn't having that. So.
KG ruined her to me. He ruined her.
That's
for
normally
me.
what happens when they run into, you know what I'm saying.
Exactly where my mind went.
I'm just saying.
That's
Sometimes
what
you
I
got
meant.
George, you know what I'm
meant that.
saying?
Exactly where my mind went.
How do I go there after he's been there? How?
It's like a cave, huh?
I cannot satisfy you the way that man does.
I try harder, though.
I'll tell you, were short stroking, man. It's okay.
Hey.
It's not your
That's
fault.
been my
It's
whole-
okay. It's not your fault.
No, it's that's me, man. What are you gonna do?
It's about the size and the motion in the ocean sometimes.
I'm like
you know?
Avis. I try harder. Or is that hurts?
All right.
Play the game the right way. You bring your heart.
I do.
Got to get into the Pistons. Huge win last night.
Oh,
and,
man,
and I
amazing.
don't know what the Pistons have to do to like garner more of your attention.
We've got Biff Poggi sound too.
We'll get to that
Oh,
as
God.
well.
Oh, I'm dying to hear that.
JB just sent us something called one of the recruits, something called
Jaden Davis. Don't you remember he was going to be the guy,
Oh, who can forget?
but he couldn't beat out Davis Warren.
I love recruits. I do. You guys know my story. I love recruits. I love them. Every one of those 5 stars turn out. Every one of them.
Yeah, hey,
It's just like prospects. Every one of them hit. Every single one of them hit.
there's another college quarterback that is trading teams again for like the 25th time.
Who?
Dylan Raiola.
Yeah. Have at it.
Huh.
Yeah. He's entering the portal.
He's not good.
He's overrated.
There's nothing there.
Mad overrated.
They're. Do you remember all the Mahomes comparisons?
They were saying maybe he goes to Texas Tech, Texas A&M. They're mentioning those teams.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We need to take a break. We're way over. Stunner. Shocker.
Right.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Get some thoughts on the Pistons. Big win in Boston last night. No two ways about that.
They got even. Remember, Boston was the one that broke the streak.
What? They're on pace for like just under 70 wins now, right?
21-5.
Jeez, oh, Pete, man. Unbelievable. We'll get into that. First, KG, where are we going?
We are going to Jars, and that is Spider Legs. Cam, you up, big dog?
Get in there, Cam. Get some.
The Spider Legs is a premium pre-roll brand where bold innovation meets meticulous precision.
What?
Spider Legs sets a new standard, blending strength and sophistication for those who value products built with care and purpose. These products can be found in over 200 dispensaries throughout Michigan. Follow Spider Legs on Instagram at Spider Legs Official.
And Sean, can you tell us about Sun Cruiser?
I can tell you all about Sun Cruisers. Listen, this is a game changer. I'm not joking. A fantastic drink, not just on Sundays, but it seems to hit on Sundays. And we're going to be out at Second Best Bar again. That has been the official drink, and you'll see the bucket in between Neil and I. Real vodka, real iced tea. They got the pink lemonade, the iced tea, the peach. It is outstanding. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol. Perfect for tailgates, couch gates, watching our pregame show, whatever the case may be. You can roll with it day in, day out. This season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
How do you think you won? We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Hey guys, let's face it, everyday pain, it's here. You all know it, unless you're really young, then you don't feel it yet. Providing you, it's chillmedicatedcbd.com. They are providing you with everyday relief so you can live your best life. Check them out. The topical products are non-transdermal, meaning they do not get you high, which means you can use them all day long with no problem. They've got the roll-on, the Chill Medicated Sub-Zero roll-on. That's what I use. I'll be using it tonight on my knee for bowling. You've been using it on my neck as well. They have the body rub, the body balm, the lotion, and the body rub as well. Scan that QR code and check them out at chillmedicatedcbd.com. I guarantee you will love it.
All right, welcome back in. Before we get into some Pistons talk, we got to get caught up with some of our Super Chats. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping in the chat every day. The Super Chats go to the front of the line. Maz, what do we got?
All right, got Steve Lehman, our good friend. I need more out of Dan. I need him to realize the whole we couldn't get the run game going is BS. Explain why he has gone away from Monty when he has proven to run the ball in every loss. He has? I don't think he has, Steven, but he's had a couple of good games.
He has the last few
games.
games.
He's had a couple of good series.
Yeah, we've seen him the last few games. You know, when you're going over 4 a pop, man, I'll take that. Anything else we need to hit?
On Instagram, he went out and said it just had a black background and the words, "Stay the course, number 5." That's what David Montgomery had on his Instagram. Detroit, D.C., Hutch needs help. Goff needs a perfect line. Guys can't stay on the field. Brad has really made some wonderful decisions. We need dogs. Mita.
Factual statement.
Sideless. Ben knows how to protect his old lineman. That one we did already. Let's see. Mock draft from Hopscotch 313. Mock draft left tackle, a guard, 4
We
edges.
did that one.
You did that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. You know what? What do you get? It refreshed on me. Detroit, D.C. Not the same team. The Rays Goff took. We did that one as well.
Yeah.
How long is Brian Branch going to be out? He's out for the year.
Yeah, it's over.
And into next year, Greg. And J-Rod, Jared Sayers from Grand Rapids.
Hey, I figured out.
I need to know where the all-day parking and where to enter the studio is on Friday when I swing by with some Christmas goodies for the WSN crew.
Oh
Shout
my
out
gosh.
J-Rod,
Thank you,
man.
J-Rod.
Dude, that's so kind of you.
I wrote him and told him, you enter through Birmingham Roast. Don't do what Cam did and knock on the window and say, hey, how do I get in here, guys? How do I get in here? He didn't know.
Cam was
We had to
knocking like
teach
the
him.
feds.
We had to teach him. So you come in through Birmingham Roast and you hopefully find some parking out here on Woodward or across the street.
I don't know how to get
Thanks,
this down
Jared.
now.
They got 2 hours free parking at the parking lot around the block, too, if you'd like that.
Can I tell you guys something very quickly before we get your thoughts on the Pistons last night? And I've always said this to you guys, okay? I'm not going to BS you, all right? I'm not one of these guys that's going to sit up here and BS you, all right? I watched about 5 minutes of that game yesterday. This is the time of year there's just a lot going on. And you know me, my default mechanism is me watch hockey. So I was watching some hockey. I had the Monday night game on, but my kid and I turned on about the last 5 minutes of the game, because things were getting interesting, and the boys in the Woodward chat were getting all over it. But can I tell you something right now? KG, what if I told you a month and a half ago, before the season started? Hi, KG.
Hi.
It's Sean from mid-December. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, the first thing you go, what the
Yeah.
mid-December, Sean, what are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
KG, I just came back from mid-December.
Did you?
I did.
How high am I right now?
You're really high, dude. There's something called spider webs. You're going to have to try. But listen.
Okay.
All right. The Pistons, not only are they off to a tremendous start, more on that in a second.
Okay.
But they have a 6.5 game lead on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Whoa.
A 6.5 game lead on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Whoa. So, Sean, are you saying that they're number 1 in the East? Is that what you're...
More on that in a second. The Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Right? Boston's legit. They could get back.
Yeah.
They have a 6-game lead on the Boston Celtics. Wow. They have a 5.5 game lead on the Toronto Raptors, and they have a 2.5 game lead on the New York Knicks.
Wow.
They're 21-5.
Unbelievable.
21-5. To put that in perspective, there's only one team in the NBA that has a better record than them, and that's the defending NBA champion Oklahoma City squad.
Amazing.
Would you believe me if I told you that? Would you
Hell
believe
no.
me?
Like I respect
I'm glad to hear
it.
you say that.
I expected, them to move along. I expected them to be a better team than they were last year. They already tripled their win total, Sean. Like, no way that, in 1 year they can become the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Can I tell you this, though, and maybe this is my age showing, which it often does. As I was watching that game last night, I legitimately forgot how much I hate the Boston Celtics. Like, I legitimately forgot.
I almost wrote you and said, I hate that SOB leprechaun in the middle of the floor. I hate that son of a bitch with all my heart. I do. How do you not hate that guy? He's just, that's Red Auerbach. Just laughing at us.
It was... It was a reminder to me last night, because we talk about this. Like, I'm a firm believer right now. I don't think the Detroit Pistons have a bona fide 90% of the fan base is going to agree rival right now. I really don't. All right?
Yeah.
And I think the Red Wings are in that same territory.
Yeah.
You know, with the Lions, you could at least sit back and say, it's the Packers or the Bears, right? Sorry, Viking fans. It's the Packers or the Bears. And that'll pretty much be split down the middle. I think you'd get so many different answers for the Pistons, so many different answers for the Wings. And with the Tigers, I think it's a Guardians, right?
Yeah.
It's a Guardian.
It is.
Yeah.
I would say the Bulls are still the Pistons number one.
They're one of them. You can make the argument the Cavs.
I hate. You know the craziest thing? It's the teams that aren't in our division. It's Boston and New York.
Yeah.
Like for me, those are the two teams for me.
How about Boston Lakers?
Yeah.
I mean, they're always going to be tied together with the Pistons.
Oh yeah. But I'm talking about from a Pistons perspective.
That's what I mean.
Like I hate the Knicks. No offense, Maz.
Yeah.
I hate the Knicks. But last night it made me like I hate the Celtics more than anybody.
Why do you hate the Knicks? They haven't won since '73.
Mouth. Chirp, chirp, always chirp, always
Yeah.
chirp. Like no, you know it is. Chirp, 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 and it's ESPN cramming the Knicks down our throat and everything. I think that drives me nuts.
All right.
And it was weird with the Celtics because I was one of those guys, like, I hated them, but honestly, I sat back and said, how can't you appreciate Larry Bird? Like, even way back when, I was just like, how does this uncoordinated white guy do what he does, like, on a nightly basis?
Still to this day, I'm disappointed in myself that I never enjoyed watching him. I hate watched him. I didn't enjoy one thing watching Larry Bird. I didn't. I was a Magic guy.
Oh, Magic was my guy.
Yeah.
Same. You know, I mean, from watching him win the national championship, that was it. But I'll be completely honest with you. I legitimately was one of those guys that sat back, Maz, and like very early. And I know people. Sorry, we're Shep. Whenever I say this, Shep gets mad at me. At some point in time, and I'm not proud to admit this, like I stopped hating Michael Jordan. I did. And I started saying, all right, I got to appreciate this might be the best basketball player I've ever seen. And like, it didn't mean I liked him.
Right.
It didn't mean I rooted for him, but I found a different, like honestly, and I feel guilty even confessing this to this day. And Matt Shepard, if he were here, might take a swing at me because we've had that conversation before. Maz, I'm just shooting. At some point in time, it just stopped. And I remember exactly when it was, but that's not important. But I sat back and said, I got to watch this guy because he might be the best basketball player I've ever seen. And so I have to take a greater appreciation for him.
He willed himself. He just would not lose. He refused to lose. And he played with hate, which I love. And that's why I always hated LeBron and his guys. I loved Isaiah. And I'm from New Jersey. And I rooted for the Pistons. I loved what the Pistons did. Look, I know it's bad taste. I loved when they walked off the court. I did. I loved it.
Did.
It's baller shit.
I'm in New Jersey.
We all did.
Falling in love with that team.
And then you stole our coach. That was pretty cool. Thanks, Maz.
I didn't mean it.
Thanks, Maz.
Didn't mean it.
Then you went and got Daddy Rich. So thanks for that, Maz.
But he went to the Nets.
He still went to Jersey.
I know. Didn't help, though.
KG, I mean, no disrespect because I know what a fan you are of LeBron James, okay?
Yeah.
And this is I will go to my grave saying nobody was better than Michael Jordan, but I'll never.
I share that sentiment.
I will never understand the degrading of LeBron.
It's so dumb.
I'll never understand it.
It's so dumb.
But I want you to know, like, I am one of those guys.
He's an a-hole.
I am convinced that Michael Jordan is the greatest.
And Michael Jordan wasn't an a-hole, man?
No.
Yeah, okay. All right. We're done with that.
I'm convinced that Michael Jordan is the best, and I'm openly admitting to you that.
He punched Steve Kerr in practice, man.
That don't mean anything. That's his own teammate. That don't mean shit.
He physically assaulted another player, man.
He don't talk to other players and say, let's gang up and let's go here. Let's take our talents here. F LeBron. F him forever.
Man, you got to get with the times.
No, you get with the times.
Yeah, you got to get with the times.
That was bullshit.
Maz, can I ask you something? All right.
He ruined basketball.
He did not.
Maz, is he a phenomenal player, though?
Yeah, he's a traveling, phenomenal player.
Everybody travels.
He's
man.
roided up. And he gets away with it.
He's roided.
He's roided up.
Jesus.
He runs the league. He does.
He does.
He got Luka,
in the same way Michael Jordan did.
Luka made the trade. Michael Jordan didn't do any of that.
You mad at him for wanting
Don't
to
ask Adam Silver. Don't ask the commissioner. Ask that guy.
All right, Maz, let me ask you this. Were there super teams during the 90s?
They were drafted.
Yeah, yes. It don't. Were there super teams, yes or no?
I can't answer that.
Okay, all
Do
right.
you remember when Dennis Rodman went to Chicago?
Yeah.
That opened up the new chapter of the Chicago Bulls' dominance.
I get it.
It did.
I get it. He didn't want to sign with us, and he went there.
Yeah.
Or we didn't want to sign him.
San Antonio, right? He got traded to San
Yeah.
Antonio, then he went.
That's when he changed the hair color and went with Madonna.
Yeah.
It's part of the game, man.
All right, can I tell you this though? And I know KG, I'm gonna beat this like a drum because I know everybody wants to talk about the tippy top. The thing that I love most about the Pistons is when you look at the box scores and you see the balanced scoring.
I'm so glad you said
You
that.
can't I to be honest with you, KG, I don't think enough's being talked about it. Like every night, you're gonna get one guy go off. I get that. Okay?
Right.
This dude has 9. This dude has 7. This guy has 10. You can't put a price tag on getting that productivity from the depth of the Pistons right now.
No, it's a complete team takeover. And shout out to Kool-Aid and Chris Platty that do the Lions live watch parties and post-game shows. Those guys are killing it right now. Kool-Aid said something last night, and it definitely speaks to what's going on right now. They're not just relying on Cade Cunningham.
No.
Has he been great in the fourth quarter? Absolutely. He has been Mr. Clutch. And even last night you saw even more example of why he is one of the best players in the NBA right now and maybe your MVP. But we always say, all right, we need Cade and somebody else to come with him. Well, you're getting a lot of that this season. Last night, the Karis LeVert and Javonte Green takeover in the fourth quarter was amazing to see. But on a nightly basis, like you said, it's not just Cade. It's Cade and Duncan Robinson. It's Cade and Karis LeVert. It could be Cade and Duren. It could be Cade and Tobias. Like, you just never know what you're going to get. I think the other night when they played the Hawks, they had like 8 or 9 players in double figures.
That's what
it was amazing.
Your leading scorer had 17 points. It was Beef Stew, right?
Yeah.
I think 7 other guys were in double digits.
It's amazing, bro.
What the hell are we doing?
Do you hear what Bickerstaff said about Stu?
No.
He called him the best defensive center in the game.
It's
the best.
It's hard to argue. It's really, if you look at the numbers and the metrics, it is really, really hard to argue that right now. And I'm loving what I'm seeing from this team. Their dominance when it comes to the paint, offensively and defensively. Like, they score a lot in the paint, but they also cut off the paint from other NBA teams. That is what's making them so good right now. Add to the fact that they are a better three-point shooting team this year. They still need to work on some things from the free throw line. It really, really irks me, the free throw nights that the team has, but overall, this Pistons team is just from top to bottom a complete unit.
We're going to hear from Cade in just a second, but I have to ask you, changing expectations is a reality in sports, okay? And sometimes people get angry and, will say something like, KG, I didn't hear you talking this shit before the year started.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't. Right, that's exactly.
Nobody was saying
right. That's exactly the way that I feel, man. When somebody says that, I go, yeah, you're right. And expectations can change during the course of the year, right? So let me ask you today, December 15th, okay?
Yep.
Can the Pistons win the East?
Yes.
I feel the same way.
I am finally on that bandwagon. And it took me a while because I wanted to make sure like this was sustainable. But as long as this Pistons team stays healthy, they can beat any goddamn team in the East, in the league, really.
Maz, has your expectations changed? Can the Pistons win the East?
Oh, there's not a question about it.
Isn't that crazy?
Not a doubt about it.
A month and a half. I mean, really, a month and a half, and that's where
nuts,
we're at right
bro.
now. And I believe that.
It's
really,
a long
I'm not
season,
saying that.
but I think they can only get better. To be honest with
seriously, man.
Jeez, Pete. Cade, talking about the winning.
Oh.
All right, don't worry about it.
Sorry. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Shout out Austin Rivers.
That's Austin Rivers?
Yeah.
From Peacock?
Yeah. He's on the Peacock crew.
Can I just throw one thing in? I'm gonna sound like the old guy when I say this.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
That's the new interviewer.
Can we stop that?
That's the new interviewer.
Please.
I know.
I'm sorry. And KG, yell at me if I sound like the old dude. You yell at me. All right.
He's gonna yell at you.
All right. The bro hug at the end of an interview. Can we stop?
I mean, he played. It's kind of like the NBA brotherhood. I mean, the NBA is unlike any other league. Most of the players like really like and respect each other. So I know it's not the old days. It's not, I hated your guts
that's
and
fine.
all
If
that.
you're calling me the old guy, I'll accept it.
And Austin Rivers, he was before Cade anyway, so it really don't matter in terms of that. But
then why are you doing the bro hug? Why
I mean, they probably cool, man. They probably cool. Brothers gotta look out for each other, man.
What if I said at the end of an interview, like, to try to, keep just a little professional decorum? What if I said, "Hey, we're cool, bro"? Instead,
I don't think you have to do that.
Would that work?
I did. We're just in different times.
You're my dog.
Hey.
Right? Would that work?
No, it could. Maybe not you saying it like that, but
Throw
it
a
could work.
6'7" in there.
You know what it is? It's like honestly, it's almost like a Saturday Night Live bit, right? You could do something like that.
Oh my God!
I do my interview and I go, Kate, I want you to know you're my dog.
Oh my God!
And then he drops an appreciate you like that would. I don't know. It just I
knew that. I knew you would go. I knew that would trigger you.
That's hilarious.
I knew it. I knew that would trigger.
Former players look out for former players or current players. So
okay, all right.
That's the new interviewer, Sean.
Ta-da! Like I like what
Ta-da!
What?
Sorry, man.
Can't I just say, hey, man, keep up the great work. Really appreciate you watching you ball. Or something.
You're my dog.
Do I need to
Yeah.
do it? Is the embrace necessary? Is it?
I mean, no, it's not necessary.
I like
but
to hear you say that.
It's not necessary.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
He likes it though.
It's a generational.
It's just
thing.
the way
I get
it is.
Listen, I have no problem poking fun at myself, man. It just,
We're in different times, man.
Yeah.
We're looking at the team of the '90s.
Yeah, could you imagine? Like that's what I'm thinking of. Pat Summerall going,
Hey.
It's a pleasure to talk to you, Barry Sanders. Get in here and dap me up.
Jim Nance too. This dude, Jim Nance.
I'm going to give you my tie.
Hello,
And
friends.
Along with my tie comes a hug.
Oh, my God.
You get a Nance hug. Get the fuck away from me, Nance. The hell's wrong with you? All right, we're up against
You're my dog, Nance.
Brothers got to look out for each other, man. That's
All right,
it.
okay.
That's it. That's all.
No problem.
The
with
NBA
that.
is a brotherhood.
I got no problem with that. It just, a little weird. That's it.
I hate your fucking guts, Cade. As soon as the interview's over, like, I don't.
Die forever, yo, out.
Right.
He did a good job on the interview, by the way.
No, he did.
He did a nice
Shout out.
job.
He's a better interviewer than he was a player, for sure. So shout out to Austin Rivers, man.
Usually the catcher becomes a great manager.
Yeah, true.
Whatever.
All right, where are we going?
Jake Rogers.
All right, we can go to Vin Johnson. Let's
I can tell you
some
about justice. There's corporations, the government, even your insurance company, they will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So when something goes wrong, you need to make Ven your first call. Get a fighter in your corner. Contact Ven today at venfights.com.
And can you tell them about Sharon's Heating and Cooling?
I can also tell them about Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. They've been around for 40 years. That tells you all you need to know. They've changed with the times. And chances are when they service your home and do a good job, you might get a bro hug. They might dab you up. You can call Sharon's and find out for yourself. Check out their new website, sharonsheating.com. They've added a few customer-friendly options. DTE gas customers get a free furnace tune-up through the end of 2025.
And a hug.
Free instant estimates for equipment replacement. Online filter purchasing directly from the website. Give Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning a call as well at 734-238-3805. That's 734-238-3805. Tell them Woodward Sports sent you. You might get dabbed up.
Yeah.
You might.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
The most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network. Every Sunday, there's only one place to get all your kneecapping, hard-hitting Detroit Lions coverage. Start your Sunday with the Lions Weekly Report with Broder and Terry Foster. Then, the Lions pregame show with Neil Rule and Sean Baligian. At kickoff, keep it locked in for all the emotions of the game with a live watch party with the heavyweights. Then, recap the game with the Lions postgame show with Anson. Game days, there's no other place to be than Woodward Sports. Live all game day. Go Lions.
Hey guys, it's Maz for Black Rock Bar and Grill. Looking for dinner plans that sizzle? Head on over to Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. The menu has changed up a little bit. They got fan favorites, of course, and the newest way to sizzle. The prime sirloins are here to stay, and that's a returning favorite, guys. It's a Top Rock experience. All you can eat platters for only $20. And don't forget the holidays are upon us, so it's gift card time. Get yourself the gift of sizzle with the Black Rock gift card. Now through the end of the year, buy $50 worth, get $10 in bonus bucks, and mention Woodward Sports to get 20% off your entire food bill only at Black Rock.
Sean, tell them about Wicked Pickle.
I can do that, and I want to give a shout-out to my boy Tempe, who's in every single day. Thank you for watching. Every single day, we appreciate you. Every day you're in watching. What a win. Are you guys ready? Wicked Pickle in Westland. It's the ultimate place for pickleball. You already know that, right? Well, coming up in just a few short weeks, it's the biggest pickleball event of the year. It's the Woodward Sports Wicked Pickle Open, January 9th through the 11th, and we're kicking it off with a bang. Friday night, 7:30, the Woodward Sports Celebrity Tournament hits the court. All 4 shows are going to be participating in one way, shape, or form. Then the real battle begins. 3 days of nonstop pickleball, men's, women's, mixed, and single divisions. This is where champions are made. It's all happening at Wicked Pickle in Westland. To be a part of it, sign up now at pickleballtournaments.com or call Wicked Pickle at 734-331-3451. That's 734-331-3451.
Hey, Wings and Isles tonight down at Little Caesars. John effing Lord reminding us that this game will be broadcast on Fox 2 Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
Wings
cool.
on Fox 2.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's happened before.
Nice.
I did some of the pregame shows and things like that back in the day. So, yeah, no doubt
Remember
about
the
that.
old days when they were all on just a regular old channel.
Channel 50.
Channel
50 around here forever when we were kids. You know, Channel 50.
We had WOR, Channel 9, and WPIX, Channel 11 back in Jersey.
Yeah.
In New York.
Patrick Waugh coming back to Detroit.
How about that?
So, Biff had some comments yesterday. And
Biff Poggi.
It kind of falls in line. Like, Maz, I don't know if you got the sound.
I got it.
All right, and we'll get to it in just a second, KG. It kind of falls in line with a lot of the stuff you heard before the crap hit the fan. And we talked about it on the show. And I was very careful to say I didn't want to talk about the allegations, and we talked about it 2 weeks ago. They weren't, until you find something out, you're just not going to lend any credence to it.
There's still stuff out there that hasn't been released yet, too.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
But what we could talk about is there was a lot of discontentment, and whether it be what is being alleged, that Sharon hadn't talked to Wink since the USC game, players-only meetings, and then players-only meetings with some of the coaches there not named Sharon Moore. So a lot of that stuff has been going on. To put it mildly, it's been a tumultuous time for these guys that have nothing to do with any of that stuff. They just want to play college football at, whether people want to admit it or not, one of the brands in college football.
I've never seen anything like this. Anything I've heard. Like this guy on his phone at halftime, in between plays, on TV timeouts.
That's nuts.
I mean, with the OnlyFans stuff, hitting up his girlfriend or whoever the hell else he was hitting up during the Ohio State game. This guy seemed to be doing everything but coaching when it was handed to him on a silver platter. One of the best jobs in college football, handed to him on a silver platter from Jim Harbaugh before he left, disgraced as well. I've never seen a fall like this. Netflix, you know they're coming out with an Untold or
I can't wait.
You know that's coming out.
I was talking to a buddy of mine, the esteemed Jack Ebling, a Michigan Sports Hall of Fame guy, I might add. And I wasn't in the business yet when the OJ thing happened. I wasn't in the business yet. But like everybody else, you just sat there watching this going, is this real? And that's the only, and obviously you're talking about two people that were murdered. That's something different. But Maz, that's the only other thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Like that's just like.
Yeah, it's adjacent to that for sure.
Huh?
But a coach.
Like.
Because he could have harmed that girl. Thankfully he didn't. But
right.
He could have harmed that girl.
Him and his
himself.
butter knives.
The picture of him during that arraignment.
Oh my God!
And I
can't get that out of my mind.
And you think to yourself that literally 24 hours beforehand, you're preparing for Alabama, and people don't know about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, huh? I mean, look, it was out there.
Yeah, people knew.
It was out there.
It was going to come.
You're going to have to
you
trust
just wasn't
me.
busted yet. That's all.
But what we said on this show from day one is, I heard he was in trouble the week beforehand. We talked about it. Like, I heard he was in trouble, and not necessarily for the things that at the time were being alleged.
Yeah.
And
when you think about it, everybody kept saying, like, the hammer was going to drop at some point the week that we found out everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, clearly, people knew about this
Yeah.
shit. Like, this was kind of pre-planned by Michigan.
There was a week beforehand, and I think I told you guys this. I know we talked about it on the air. There was a pretty, I don't know the right word, tumultuous players-only meeting with some of the coaches there and things like that. And the way that I described it, and Maz, I even use this line to you, knowing what a Seinfeld fan you are, an airing of the grievances.
Oh my God, it's coming up.
Was kind of the MO for that.
Yeah.
And then obviously we found out what happened.
People are saying that if Alabama beats Oklahoma on Friday, guess what? Playoffs start Friday. Triple header on Saturday.
That's crazy, isn't it? Jeez, oh, Pete.
If Alabama wins that game, he ain't going anywhere. He's going to be the Alabama head coach. They're not going to fire him, and he's not going to leave. He's just not. So they're saying Biff Poggi, I've heard from other people, might be the best pick for the Michigan Wolverines. Spill it.
Sean, I'm shaking my head, too, the same way.
Spill it. Spill it, Sean.
They are not going to hire Biff Poggi. It's not going to happen.
Well, let's listen to the guy.
I wouldn't say it wouldn't. I can see it happening, Sean. I pray it doesn't.
Is it because he wore the cutoff T-shirt?
You have to remember, this is a guy too that said, if you recall, he didn't want to be a coach anymore. He didn't right.
And when we gonna stop doing the substitute coach? Like, all right, you subbed in for a game, now you the coach next year. Like, I can't. We gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Michigan's options are not the greatest.
Slim and none.
Yeah,
and Slim left town.
We keep saying they can poach. Well, I mean, you can't poach every single coach.
I would say to that point, you're 100. I don't think you can go, hi, we're Michigan and go throw a name out there, Lane Kiffin.
Right.
I don't think
you can't just throw money at.
I think there are a hell of a lot more names out there than people realize that would drop everything that what they're doing to have the chance to coach at Michigan. I believe that. I firmly believe that.
Yeah.
There are more names than I think people think.
True. Just not as many as, was widely reported.
Right.
They just go get Marcus Freeman. I wish that was real.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. All right, here's Biff on
He's
how
very
tumultuous
He's
this
very
has been.
fatherly.
Yes, very.
Very fatherly. He looks like Kane. But go ahead. Here we go.
I mean, it is. It has been a tumultuous time, and a lot of, anger, and then, first disbelief, then anger, then really what we're in right now is the phase of, the kids, quite frankly, feel very betrayed, and we're trying to work through that. Met individually with all the players multiple times, and with the parents, Zoomed with the parents multiple times, and the message has been listening. Right, I want to listen to them. I want to understand what the kids are feeling and what their parents are feeling, and so a lot of listening. And there's been a wide range of emotions, as you can imagine, and we've kind of are going through those steps. They're not over yet, and I don't expect them to be over for a while, quite frankly. But our main message is the mandate that Ward Manuel gave me as the athletic director when he asked me to be the interim coach was to love and take care of the kids. And so that's what I'm spending all of my time doing, is loving kids.
So can I ask you a question? Do you have faith in the University of Michigan? Do you have faith in their leadership?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Then maybe hiring a guy who went 6-16 at Charlotte and is 66 years old is the right decision as your head coach.
Yeah, no.
It's not. But
and if they do it, it's a Band-Aid. Like,
You
maybe
can't
it's just a
do it.
one-year thing, but
No.
I don't even want them to do that, to be honest.
Can't do it.
Can you hire a coach having an AD hanging on by his fingernails?
You can. Because I think if the donors want Ward there, he's going to remain there. That's the unfortunate part about it.
He went and got Dusty May, and look what Dusty May has done.
We've been told by somebody that would have knowledge that this is a guy that knows how to play the game. And if he hasn't been fired by now,
Yeah.
I have to ask myself aloud if it's coming. And I don't know the answer to that.
They're allegedly investigating him, but we'll see.
Somebody that we know said this is a gentleman that knows how to play the game. And again, he's got the basketball team in a great spot. He's got the hockey team in a great spot. And they print money over there at Schembechler Hall. There's a printing machine and they print money. You know how I have my money tree in the backyard?
Mm-hmm.
They print money.
And he's going to get credit for the natty and all that, but it's just like football is the most important program at Michigan. I think everybody with eyes can see
close.
that.
Yeah,
and the fact that this is really boiled over into what it boiled over into, like, how does he escape fault? Like, that's just where I wonder at, because I've never been a fan of Ward.
There's been too much. They're just on his watch. There has been. There's
Even
been
through Harbaugh, there was stuff, and the back and forth between them two. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It is. I mean, when you think about it, because you heard it back then, guys, but like now you hear it. They just hated each other. Like Harbaugh and Ward just didn't get along.
Yeah.
There's no other way to say that. They didn't.
Harbaugh is a weird dude. We all know that. Ward Manuel is what he is, I guess.
Yeah.
But he let things happen, and as long as winning happened, everybody was happy. I've never seen this program, and I'm including Rich Rod and Brady Hoke. I've never seen it at its lowest. This is as low a point. After 2 years ago, when you win the national championship and send like 12 guys to the NFL, this is low, man. I'm surprised that we haven't heard Underwood leave yet or go to the transfer portal.
It is. It's
is he picking the coach?
It's
maybe he'll probably have a say.
Probably.
Yes.
It's comparable to like 2014. I mean, for different reasons, but let me remind you, they were being investigated because they put a quarterback out there with concussion issues. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
Everybody knew that David Brandon was at the end.
Yeah.
They were literally trying to give away Michigan football tickets if you bought 6 packs of Pepsi. Like that was pretty. I remember like sitting back from afar, going, "Whoa, whoa," you know. I mean, because I don't have the personal affinity. I've always respected Michigan. I mean that. I've always respected.
But you laughed when you saw that.
How could
How
you
do you
not?
Right. If you don't like Michigan, how do you not?
How could you not?
Because
right?
you guys were on top at that point.
Well, and you know what it was? I don't care what anybody says. It means more when the other guy is good. It doesn't mean as much. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong. The first time it happens, you love every second of it, right? Like 49-0 in 2023.
Of course.
How could you not love that?
Of course, right.
I'm not going to begrudge you for that. But that was the same, like the 29-6 game or whatever the hell it was. It was non-competitive. Like okay, it happened once, but it's better. It's like, no offense, I know you guys don't like, when you beat a good Michigan team, trouble with the snap, that's awesome. Are you kidding me? That's better. I like it better when they're both good. I do. And more often than not, Michigan State hasn't been able to keep their end of the bargain. Let's be honest.
They got the right guy, though, I think.
It'll take time.
Not that long. I say you got a bowl game with your daughter next year.
I hope so. It'd be nice to go to one while she's there. Yeah. It really would. I'm not even being funny.
At a bare minimum, they'll be a tough team.
Go 6-6.
Yeah.
Go, like, seriously.
He should be able to get
Go
there.
6-6.
What did they finish this year?
Who cares? Everybody stopped paying attention. What was it?
Right.
3-9 or whatever the hell it was.
Was it that bad?
No, it was 4-8, wasn't it?
Honestly,
Do you guys got a quarterback in the house? You bringing one in?
That's right. Childs is officially in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
Not that you didn't think that would happen.
Yeah, it was definitely.
It's only a junior.
You knew that. Well, yeah, he's only got 1 year left, though, right? I think
Yeah.
playing wise, because he's played 31 games or whatever. Yeah, I think he's only got 1 year of eligibility left. So, we'll wait and see how it plays out. But, it was one of those things. When they were 4-8, right? Was it 4-8? They beat Maryland that last game.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 5-7. Who the hell cares?
No, I don't think they
it
were
was
5.
4-8. It definitely wasn't 5.
Whatever. You know what? At the end of the day, that's when. But hey, listen, you still have look. What does this game mean? This game against Texas. I mean, what does it mean? All right. But I don't know. I've always been one of those guys. I think there's a difference between.
You like the 10.
Yeah, I do.
Everybody likes double digits.
Right?
I can't see them beating.
There's a difference between 10-3 and 9-4. There just is.
I can't see them winning that game. I can't. I cannot see them beating Texas.
No, how do you stop Arch Manning?
They might get the interim coach bump.
Hey.
You never know. They played well under Biff, albeit against Central Michigan, but they did play well.
Texas comes in hot, but then again, they haven't played in a month.
And how do you stop Arch Manning?
He's coming back.
He will stop himself.
It's almost like, ask how do you stop Caleb Williams? Arch Manning, Caleb Williams, how do you do it? I don't know.
There you go again. By the way, what's the Bears-Packers spread? Let's take a look. Bears-Packers.
Bears going to win that game, bro.
That's the
Sean, you realize the Bears going to win that game, right? I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Micah Parsons out.
I hope we can all make it to the hate party. Like, seriously, that's I'm looking forward to the hate party. I really am.
Okay.
And then Neil and I have to be back on in the morning, and I don't care. I'm going to be pulling a KG. I'm going to broadcast all day, and then I got to be back on at 2 in the morning.
What do you think the spread is at Chicago?
Chicago 2.5.
Green Bay 1.5.
No shit.
Wow, Chicago's a home dog?
8:20 start.
Oh, I'm really Chicago winning that game, Sean. Are you kidding me?
Packers by 1.5, just like they were against Denver.
I don't like
They were
it.
1.5
They're a
favorite.
home dog?
Micah out?
They're a home dog?
Yeah.
See how everything's falling in line for the Bears?
I'm telling you,
the
man.
Eagles got beat up. That now the Packers lost their best player. I hate them.
Hey, yes.
All right, we got to get out of here. I
We do,
appreciate
man.
you guys. Seriously, Cam, thank you. JB, thank you. KG, Maz. See you tomorrow morning. Keep it here all day. Big D Energy's coming up, and then Bray and Shep, and, of course, the heavyweights. Peace.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.